Alrighty guys, let's get into today's look. I'm gonna start off by just briefly talking about what today's video is about, which is the Milani Salt N Pepa collection. Salt N Pepa, they are a rap legendary duo. A female duo at that, like a legendary female group in rap history. This collection is just so cute, totally made out of recycled paper, which is so friendly for the environment. It includes 2 eyeshadow palettes and 2 lip kits. I don't know if I can call it lip kits, but I guess lip kits. I'm not sure if that's like a Kylie Jenner term, but yeah, no, actually it's lip kit. Yeah, it's lip kit. I was just making sure. But oh Jesus, if I can hold this open, I don't want to mess it up, but this is a big box. Okay. So from here you can see there's one palette. This one is Hot, Cool, and Vicious. This one is going to be Very Necessary. And then the 2 lip kits are here in the middle. This is Shoop, and then this one is Push It. And they're named after like their legendary songs and stuff, or most popular hits. I find the eyeshadows, today we're gonna be using this one, by the way. I find the eyeshadow palette so cute because they are like styled like a CD. I don't know if people even like know what CDs are anymore, but back in like the day, CDs were a thing, and this is how they would look, like literally the same size, kind of little compact. Comes with a mirror here, and then it has the eyeshadows here and a highlighter as well right here in the middle. And it's so cute. I'm going to be doing a soft glam kind of mattified look today. Haven't decided if I'm going to use one of the lip kits. Most likely I'm going to go in with Shoop, but just with a yeah, most likely I'm going with Shoop. I'm not feeling Push It right now. And then here is the second palette, Very Necessary. The names are back here of the shadows. Also comes with a mirror. Those are the shadows. This one's a lot more shimmery, so this is definitely in complement to, I think, Hot, Cool, and Vicious, or to any other palette, but just because it is primarily shimmers, I would definitely pair it up with another palette. This is the entire collection here. I've went ahead and already primed my face using the Makeup Obsession mattifying primer. This is Picture Perfect, or it's a pore blurring primer, whatever. Picture Perfect. Didn't put any powder on my face except on my eyebrows. And since this is stay true to the entire video, since we're reviewing the Milani Salt N Pepa collection, I might as well try out some other Milani products as well. I'm going to be using their Conceal Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. It's supposed to have like a concealer and foundation in one. This is shade number 13 in Chestnut. And that's what it looks like. Honestly, it on camera, it closely resembles my skin tone slightly, and it reminds me of the Tarte Face Tape foundation that I am like addicted to. And that one is in the shade Deep Golden. So this is a close match, I'd say, for Deep Golden. Just put it on the back of my hand here, and the texture feels weird. Like it feels thick, like it's not as watery. Kind of feels a bit heavy for me, but let's see what it feels like on the skin. It doesn't have a weird kind of like chemical smell. I've never really tried face product from Milani, so this is a new thing for me, but I'm willing to try it. So far the price is right. Milani is a well-known drugstore brand if you're not familiar, and they honestly have been there for the girls through thick and thin. I believe I've tried their baked blushes before, and they're amazing. Honestly, it blends out kind of like I said, it's not watery, so I feel like you have to work quick with this, if that makes sense. Like it's very drying and stiff to me, and I'm not sure if that's just a combination of adding the concealer and foundation. I've never tried something like this, but for the girls that are trying to get out the house and go, honey, this might be the one for you, honestly. just be mindful if you do have dry skin. This might not be the most comfortable foundation for you, just because it feels kind of dry compared to foundations I'm used to using that are a little bit more liquidy. So far, the coverage is great. It literally looks like my skin. So I might want to go back with like one more pump, maybe. We'll see. So my foundation is blended, as you can see. Like I said, it looks really much like my skin. Like the match is gorgeous, honestly. I'm not mad at it. I adjusted my lighting by just opening up my blinds more and letting some more natural light in so you guys can see what it looks like. Being quarantined will really let you know who your neighbors are, because this is some shit. But whatever. That's what that is. Like I said, it's very drying, but it doesn't feel stiff on the face. I'm not seeing like any premature creasing, although I do see it seeping into my pores here, and I don't like that because I'm not used to having texture like that. That's interesting, but it doesn't, I don't know, it feels I feel like I need to conceal. I feel like I still need to conceal. It's good for like a lightweight coverage. I think if you just want to kind of put on the foundation and go out the house. But as far as glam goes, this isn't my go-to. So I think I'm gonna conceal. I'm sorry, you guys, but okay, so I can't find my concealer anywhere, and that's a bummer, but I went ahead and touched up my foundation with the Mario Badescu spray, and I'm just going to go ahead and continue with the review by using the Hot, Cool, and Vicious palette. And I'm going to do a really cute little kind of soft glam eye. Not soft glam, but when I say a soft glam, I'm thinking Kardashians, which I am obsessed with. Like, the Kardashian women are amazing. They're truly an empire. Like Kris Jenner, you did that all the way. But when I say a soft glam, something inspired, I'm not sure if people are familiar and they really look at their makeup on the show. It's really very, I want to say monochrome, because it's very simple, warm tones, and they kind of all look alike. Like the lipstick and the eyes match. Or the blush, you know, it's very all simple and within the same kind of like color scheme. And I'm not sure why I'm getting texture all kind of up here. I'm not sure if that's just I used the wrong primer, which honestly, if my foundation is already dry, when I go ahead and put on the foundation, it's gonna be dry. You know what I mean? Like, I need to definitely hydrate with this primer, or hydrate with this foundation, meaning using a more hydrating primer. I used something that was more mattifying, more pore blurring, and I don't think that helped at all. And it's, oh my god, it's taking like my makeup off right here. Like, I'm trying to just pat it. Like, you guys, thank god you guys can't see it, but damn, like, I'm trying to do a review. Like, it's not even giving y'all justice right now. That is so shady. I don't know what that's about. I think, honestly, I'm just going to chalk all this up to the primer, because I've never seen this happen before. Ooh, that's a mess, darling. Okay, so whatever. We're going to first start off with since I'm trying to do something Kardashian inspired, I want to do something heavy on the lid first here. And I think the shade is, see, it's third one down. The shade, if I'm looking at it correctly, it's either Beauty in the Beat or I'll Take Your Man. I'm not sure. They're not labeled directly underneath the shades, but I'm gonna go in with this dark brown here, and I'm gonna apply that on my lid. I'm gonna get kind of a flatter brush here, so I want to pack on the color on my lid. And the pigmentation is amazing. Like, this is awesome, honestly. Like, that's crazy. I've been looking for a deep brown like this, and so far I've only found it with this palette and the Bretman Jungle Rock palette. So I feel like a deep, true, like, matte brown is a must. Oh my god, it's a must. The shade Pigmentation is amazing. It's very opaque. It's not reacting terribly to the concealer. Concealer technically isn't a primer for your eyeshadow, so that's something to consider when applying certain shadows and expecting performance. But it's not reacting badly, so that's a good thing. And do the other eye while I'm here. And now we're gonna go in with this kind of, I want to say tan peachy shade right here. Just pack that onto a blending brush. I'm just gonna kind of start from where I applied the brown, kind of in the crease region, and I'm gonna bring it up and kind of look this way, and just kind of gradually. Now I'm gonna go in with this kind of pinker shade here, just very, very lightly, and I would just kind of want to help aid in just this part right here and blend that out over. So kind of serving as another transition shade, but just want to buff it so it doesn't look so harsh between the brown and then the tan beige shade that we did use. And that just has this nice, really warm tie, if that makes sense. Like, it ties everything together perfectly. And it's not too overpowering. I'm literally just buffing out where I applied the transition shade, or where I added the previous shade into the transition. So when I buff it out, it's really soft and it's almost like barely there. Do some more cleanup here. Going over. That's done. Very, very soft, very minimal. Like I was saying, it's not too overpowering. We're done with the palette now. We're not going to do any type of highlights because I do want to stay true to what soft glam is. So I guess staying true to fashion, we can work on the blush and everything, but I will do that off camera, and I will see you guys next on my lap. So now we're going to go in with Shoop Lip Kit. It is defined as a matte lipstick, part of Salt N Pepa's like iconic looks. And like I said, it's a lip kit, so it has the liner and then it's gonna have the matching lipstick. This is so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. Salt N Pepa symbol, then Milani. The shade's gonna be on the bottom, 27 Shoop. The entire tube, and then I have, or maybe I should swatch it. Let me swatch it for you guys so you can see what we're working with. It's very nude, like it's a kind of like a soft berry nude, and then I have the liner, and it's their understatement liner, 240 Shoot. So they're going to be matching. The names are the same, it's just the numbers are different and the colors are slightly different. Here, I'll show you guys right now. So that's the liner. So it's more brown. It's not going to directly match the lipstick, but because of the color combo, like you can't have nude on nude like that, you know? Or not on like a deeper skin person. It's not going to look as bomb as it could be if you have a darker liner, in my opinion, you know what I mean? But do you, whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna line my lips here. Wait, and let me go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Oh, oh, god damn, I didn't know it was a spray like that. Wow. Okay. That is literally, you gotta do arm's length away because that shit will wake you the fuck up. Wow. It says prime, correct, and set. Well, okay. I need to say wake the hell up as well because that is crazy. Oh, hopefully it didn't do much damage to my makeup. Ooh. Just gonna go in and just bounce the sponge on my face, kind of make everything sit back in place. Okay, now that that experience is over, line my lips. Okay, now that I'm done lining, I think so far that's okay. We're gonna see how it pairs off with the lipstick, and if I need to go in with a darker liner, then I will. But that is liner 240 Shoop on my lips. Gonna go in with the lipstick now and kind of dab that over. And it's not bad, honestly. I'll rock this. Like, it's not as dark as I usually wear my lipsticks, so this is new for me. And there's some tug, but that's because it's my own dry ass lips. It's not the product itself. And honestly, I'm not mad at that. That's honestly really cute. Like, I'm not gonna do my whole head and make a whole big to do out of this. So this is what y'all gonna get. That is cute. I love it. I would honestly rock this to work. I think this is definitely a look. Maybe I might add some more dramatic lashes, but even with the more natural lashes, I feel like this is really cute. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Hopefully you guys like the craziness that went down in this video. I wasn't expecting the foundation to feel the way it did, but I want to give you guys a forewarning. So here's my final wrap up on the products used in today's video. So I have no issues with the Salt N Pepa palette. Like, honestly, I'm about to do video number 2, but on the Very Necessary palette, and honestly, those shades are freaking amazing. Like, I really love the pigmentation. I love the fact that it's all nostalgic, it's iconic. I love the color scheme between the two. I love how one's a complementary palette to me because it's mainly shimmers, and the other one has a lot more I want to say everyday kind of mattes or whatever, everyday pigments, so they could work together, which was the entire point of the group, you know. So I really appreciate that. That's awesome marketing. And also, I think for the foundation, moving aside from the collection, the foundation itself, you have to have a hydrating primer. I feel like with this, it's going to be very drying, and if you already suffer from dry skin, it's going to just make things worse. I feel like you're not going to have the best time. So maybe for everyone, because I have like oily to normal skin, for everyone though, definitely prime with like something very hydrating. You're gonna need a lot of moisture for this foundation. This is kind of not something you would wear for everyday glam. I think this is more for, or not everyday glam, but this is not something that you will wear if you're going out with your friends or something. I think this foundation is more for just getting out and going, you know, because it doesn't hide too many imperfections. Although it's decent, it's not bad, but I feel like on my skin, and then honestly, maybe the performance isn't as what am I looking for? Isn't too great just because of the primer. So I feel like that sets the tone for how the foundation is going to last. I'm gonna do a wear test for you guys. I'll give you guys a wear test to see how this goes. It is 5:44 now. I'll probably hit you guys back in 2-hour intervals, so at 7:44 and then at 9:44 and maybe at like 11:44, and that's about say 11:44, so like 6 hours, and then go from there. That kind of gives you somewhat of a full day's worth of wear. And yeah, but right now this is what my skin looks like really close, breaking out all right here, so ignore that. I just feel like the texture is brought out too much in this foundation, but I honestly think it's just a primer that makes the difference. I use something that was very drying, and I feel like if you want to do like a more mattifying look to this, maybe try mattifying after you put on the foundation. But then again, I say the foundation just feels dry too. It's not as watery, so you might have issues with that. This is definitely not a mattifying dry kind of foundation. With that said, I will hit you guys back in another 2 hours. Alright, you guys, it's now 11:33 and my makeup has held up for about almost exactly 6 hours. Application finish was about like 5:44, and like I said, now it's 11:33. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to wash this all off. I'm surprised at how well it held up. No excessive like oils. Honestly, like when I go to blot, I don't get that much product removed off of my face. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing. At least it has like longevity. So that's that. And yeah, that's my quarantine beat. This is all. I'm recording in my bathroom because I'm ready to shower and go to bed, honestly. The only thing I've touched up on my face was my lips. I wanted them to look a little bit bigger, so I went ahead and I just kind of lined it with a darker liner, but that's about it. And yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't do an intro, so I want to do a proper thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it this far in the video, welcome to the family. Click the subscribe button down below. That way you can stay up to date with my latest uploads, as well as newcomer or people that have already been part of the family. Thank you for watching and sticking around with me. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.